Alrighty, guys, gals, non-binary pals, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This is going to be a different one. So if you do want to be here live yelling at me, telling me that I'm wrong about everything that I'm saying, you should be here, right here. This stream, this happens every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can come join, scream at me about my tier list and how I'm wrong. We'd love to have it, all right? Everyone's going to be yelling at me during this stream. So today we are going to be ranking the best and worst diet sodas. So before we get into it, if you're going to come into the comments and say diet soda is bad for you and you're going to die, why did you click on this video? That's all I wanted. I don't understand why you're here, okay? I don't understand why you're here. We don't need you coming in here and shaming us that love to drink diet soda and are aficionados of it, okay? That's all I want to say before we get into it. If you're going to come and say that, just understand I put a warning. I don't need your opinion, and I don't need your judgment. Alrighty? So we're just going to go in there. Okay. So, as I said, diet soda tier lists. We have, I think, about 16 different diet sodas and diet soda related things. And we are going to be ranking them from drink this at my funeral, because that is top tier. All right? When I die, I want diet soda to be served at my funeral, all the way down to this should be illegal. All right? Shouldn't be sold anywhere. It should be a federal offense to drink this. All right? So we're just going to be ranking them. All right? So how we are going to start? We are going to start with Coke Zero. Now, I want to make it clear. There is a difference between Coke Zero and Diet Coke. All right? Coke Zero and Diet Coke are very, very different. If you've never had them, you should try them out. So Coke Zero, for me personally, I want it to be drank at my funeral. All right? Coke Zero this is how diet sodas should taste. Okay? This is how 0-calorie sodas should taste. It's amazing. It is my favorite. One of my favorite diet sodas out there. All right? So next, we are going to be ranking. Where is it at? Where are you? Here we go. LaCroix. This, LaCroix, it should be illegal. Okay? If I ask you if you have diet soda, and you say we have LaCroix, I might fight you, okay? I might punch you in the face. It's a joke, I won't. But do not try and say that LaCroix is the same as a real diet soda. I don't want to hear it. It's not the same. It's not. I'm sorry. Don't offer me LaCroix when I ask for a diet soda. It should be illegal. All right, next up, we are going to do Mountain Dew. This is Diet Mountain Dew or Mountain Dew Zero. I forget which one this actually is. But when it comes to Diet Mountain Dew, so this one is going to be more in the middle. I'm going to give this one a B tier. It's not amazing, but I don't think that it's bad either. All right? So that's where I'm going to put that one. It's just right in the middle. You know, it's pretty good, but it's all right. All right, next up, Diet Coke. So y'all know my love for Coke Zero. I love it. It's my favorite diet soda. I love to drink it all the time. It's beautiful and lovely, and I wish there was more of it, okay? Diet Coke should be illegal. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell y'all. It's disgusting. It's so bad. If you drink a Coke, regular Coca-Cola, and then you have a Diet Coke, I'm sorry, it's disgusting. I don't want to drink it. Don't give it to me. If I ask you for Coke Zero and you say we have Diet Coke, no. All right? It's the same as when you ask for McDonald's and your mom says we have McDonald's at home and she gives you a freaking like homemade hamburger and some mashed potatoes, okay? It's not the same. I'm sorry. I don't want Diet Coke ever. Ever. Please don't ever give it to me. So, Pepsi Zero. Now this Oh, Pepsi Zero. I love it so much. Do I want it to be drank at my funeral? Sadly, no. I would put this at the very tippy top, but it has too much caffeine in it, all right? They need to make a Pepsi Zero, zero caffeine, all right? If they had a Pepsi Zero, zero caffeine, I would want people to drink it at my funeral. But I like to drink my diet soda before bed. Like it's what I drink with dinner. And I'm not trying, this has, I think it's the most, or one of the most, the highest amounts of caffeine in it. And it used to be called Pepsi Max. I'm not sure how many of you guys remember that, but it was called Pepsi Max because it had max caffeine. I'm pretty sure. Could be misremembering that. But guess what? They just changed the name and they didn't take away any of the caffeine. So if any of y'all are out there drinking Pepsi Zero right before you go to sleep and you're wondering maybe why you can't go to sleep, that might be why. All right? Just want to put that out there. All right, next up, Zevia. Zevia. So this is the diet soda that people offer you when they think that diet soda will give you cancer. I'm sorry. This is, so it's the same thing. When you say, do you have Coke? And they're like, yes, we have Coke. And they hand you a Zevia Coke? Absolutely not. All right? Absolutely not. I don't want this. D tier. D tier. All right? Should it be illegal? I'm sure some of you will be very upset that I put Zevia in D tier and Diet Coke should be illegal, but I said what I said. Again, this tier list is my opinion. My opinion is correct, of course, but it is my opinion. So you could disagree with what I have to say. Just understand, you will also be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have a different opinion, but you will have the wrong opinion. That's all I'm going to say there. Alrighty, next up, we are going to go into some flavors. Who doesn't love flavors? You know, you love some extra flavors. So the first flavor that we have is Diet Pepsi Wild Cherry. All right? We all, growing up, especially if you grew up in the early 2000s, you may be born in the 90s, Wild Cherry Pepsi, everyone loved it. All right? This stuff right here, this is A tier, baby. All right? We love some Diet Pepsi Cherry. It's beautiful, okay? Now, next up is Diet Pepsi Wild Cherry Vanilla. So that's extra flavors. That is extra flavors. So, of course, that makes it better, you know? But actually, it brings it down to C tier, okay? Because, you know what? You need to make a decision. We're not 3 years old. You don't get to choose. You don't get to go. You don't get to go to sit at the fountain drink and put every flavor in your drink. No, okay? You need to make a decision and stand by it. You're an adult. You don't need to have 17 different flavors in your drink to make it taste good, okay? You pick one. You get vanilla or you get cherry. You don't need both, okay? You don't need both. You need one. So it goes in C tier. It's not as bad as Zevia. Definitely not. Absolutely not. But it's not as good as, you know, regular Mountain Dew. Next up, we have Fanta. So this is going in B tier. Why? Because the song is so good. Don't you wanna Fanta? I would be remiss to put it in anything other than B or higher. It wouldn't be allowed. That song is a national treasure, of course. And honestly, it's actually pretty good. I would say that, especially back in the day before the Zeros were around, because I actually am a fan of, most of the time, the Zero version is what I like. So before that, usually the fruit flavored drinks were actually a lot better than just the regular diets, in my opinion. So when it comes to Fanta, we're going to put that in B tier. Alrighty. So next up is another diet soda like beverage, but it's not exactly diet soda. So what we have here, so this is the Clear American. This is Walmart's brand. There are many different, so this is going to go, this is, you can use this for whatever Target carries, whatever these companies carry. So basically what I think this is diet soda for people that don't want to admit they're drinking diet soda. Now, when I first started losing weight, I wouldn't drink any diet soda, right? I was afraid of drinking anything that was Pepsi, Coke, anything that I used to drink the regular calorie version of. I was afraid to drink the diet version because I believed it will make you fat, like all of us believe, right? So eventually, I started drinking these Clear American drinks, which were basically diet soda, but just marketed a little bit differently. Now, what do I think about these, though, now that I can have the real sweet nectar of real diet soda? Honestly, it's an A, baby, all right? This is A tier. It's gotten me through so much stuff. Are you kidding me? If it wasn't for Clear American, I don't know where I'd be right now, honestly, in life. I do not know how it would be functioning. And so when it comes to Clear American, A tier, all right? I appreciate its service to those who are afraid to drink real diet soda, but still want to drink diet soda. You know what I'm saying? All right, next up, we're going to do Sprite. So Sprite is, you know, this can be Sierra Mist, this could be 7-Up. It's all the same. I don't care who you, I don't want to hear it. All right? Sprite, 7-Up, Sierra Mist, all of those, it's the same drink with a different label on it. Don't come at me. Okay? Don't come at me. So when it comes to Sprite, this is a solid B tier. Again, these ones, I feel like the no flavored, or not the brown colored. It's like just the clear. They were always better. Okay, so we're gonna give that a B tier. Alrighty. Up next, Diet Root Beer. Okay. Diet Root Beer, I feel like this was one, again, back in the day, before there were the zeros and all of those things around. Diet Root Beer was actually a pretty solid choice. This is a pretty solid choice. Honestly, for me personally, I'm going to give this a C tier. I used to love it, but I grew out of it, you know? I liked root beer when I was a child, but I had to put away childish things, and I had to grow up and be a man, you know? And so when it comes to Diet Root Beer, it's C tier for me. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to y'all. All right, up next, let's do Diet Pepsi, all right? So you know how I feel about Diet Coke. So what do you think I would think about Diet Pepsi? When it comes to Diet Pepsi, that's A tier. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, okay? It seems like all the Pepsis have been in A tier. Pepsi is better than Coke most of the time. Regular Pepsi, better than regular Coke, 100%. It's sweeter, and I like sweet, okay? So A tier. And if it's the caffeine-free, if I were to have put the caffeine-free Diet Pepsi, that would have been also drinking at my funeral for the homies that don't drink caffeine. You know what I'm saying? Like if there was if I have put the Diet Pepsi caffeine free on here, that would have been on very top, okay? But we had to save some for maybe we're gonna do another one. Who knows? Okay. All right, so this is a new one. This is Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew Major Melon. Now, I have tried this one time before, and I actually bought a 12-pack because I had to do a little bit of research, obviously, for this video. And it's an interesting. It's a zingy flavor. Now, I'm gonna put it also. You know what? I'm gonna put it in C. Okay. I was going to put it in B, but I feel like regular Mountain Dew is better. Okay. I feel like regular Mountain Dew is better. The Major Melon, it's not bad. Like C tier, it's not bad, but it's not great. Okay? All right. Diet Dr. Pepper. Now, Dr. Pepper and Diet Dr. Pepper, they have very intense fans. Some would maybe call them stans. You either really like Dr. Pepper or you're not a huge fan of it, okay? For me, I'm going to put this, honestly, this is going to go in A tier, okay? The reason is because I think it's the legacy of Diet Dr. Pepper. Because like I've said before, and I think it's important, legacy is important, it's not talked about enough. When it comes to diet sodas, Diet Dr. Pepper was one of the first that actually I felt like tasted, and this is the diet, not the Dr. Pepper Zeros or 10 or whatever. This is the original diet, actually tasted pretty close to diet or regular Dr. Pepper. And for that, it goes to A tier. I don't want people drinking it at my funeral because I'm not a Diet Dr. Pepper person, and I don't want people thinking that I am. But when it comes to the flavors and stuff, I have to give it respect and give it A tier. All right. Last up, we've made it all the way through. And I might do some reorganizing as when we look at this. I just, at the end. Shasta Cola. This is for all the people like me that grew up with not much money. And so you did not get Pepsi. You did not get Coca-Cola. You got Shasta Cola. All right? You got Dr. Thunder. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get Sierra Mist. You got Sierra Spritz. Okay? Like, y'all know what it's like. When you're growing up and you're in the struggle, you're not getting the name brand stuff. Okay? You're getting the 3-gallon huge 2 liters, but they're actually 3 liters. I don't understand how that works. They were huge, okay? I don't remember if any of you remember the 3 liters. Those bad boys, those were a weapon, okay? So when it comes to Shasta Cola, I'm putting it in B tier. Why? Because it's for the people. And when you're for the people, you deserve some respect. And that's how I feel about that, okay? So let's look at the tier list, okay? So number 1, we are going to do Coke Zero, drink that at my funeral. And let's maybe reorganize the tiers, okay? So A, the closer you are to number A, or the letter A, the letter A, that means it's better, okay? So I personally will still have Coke or Pepsi Zero. That's definitely my favorite on the A's. But I will move regular Pepsi right after Pepsi Zero. So Diet Pepsi right after Pepsi Zero. And then I personally will have Clear American before Cherry and also Dr. Pepper before Cherry. So that's my final A tier, okay? So the closer you are to A, the better. The further out you are, the closer you are actually to B, okay? All right, B tier. We have Diet Mountain Dew or Mountain Dew Zero, whichever one, Fanta, Sprite, and Shasta. Shasta, going up, all right? When you're for the people, that's what you get what you deserve, okay? And then I think I'm going to keep this. I like Mountain Dew more than I like Fanta. I'm not a huge fan of Sprite, honestly, but I know what it's done for the culture, so we are going to keep it like that. All right, C tier, we have Pepsi, Cherry, Vanilla, Diet Root Beer, and the Major Melon Boy. I am going to move Root Beer above this. These ones are kind of similar because there's just a lot of flavors going on. Zevia, honestly, wish I could delete this. I wish I could delete this. I don't like it. And if you're someone that says that you like it, I don't believe you. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. And then this, Diet Coke will go above LaCroix. Why don't you let me move you? Because LaCroix, honestly, should be dropped into the Eye of Mordor and never drinking again. Okay? This doesn't deserve anything. Okay? It doesn't deserve anything. So, this is my list. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. You're wrong, but let me know what you think. And let me know if you think, if you enjoy the tier list, because this was a lot of fun. And again, my opinion, it's correct, but it's just my opinion.